everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today we're talking about resolutions. So at the end of last year I made a bunch of resolutions that I had in place for my channel and I figured today would be a fun time to go back and look at them and see if I actually accomplished anything. So we will be going through that today. Now before I jump into what my resolutions were last year and what I wanted to accomplish in 2019, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do upload, as of right now, I upload every single day. I will be uploading every single day until Christmas for Vlogmas. So we will be doing that, but then after Christmas is over, we will be going back to my normal schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. So if you don't want to miss any of my videos, definitely make sure to hit that button. And now let's hop into what my resolutions were. So overall, before we get into the crux of this video, 2019 for me was a good year, but a very hard year mentally, I think. A lot of things happened. You guys know Michael was deployed for the majority of the year. We moved to a new place where I had very little support when I first got here, and we were also newlyweds, so that put extra pressure on the beginning of a marriage. Not that it was really that difficult in hindsight, but at the time it felt very difficult and it felt like we were missing a lot of first and all of that. So 2019 was definitely mentally challenging for me. As far as YouTube is concerned, this has been one of the better years for me. Well, actually, it's been the best year for me so far. I've been on the platform now for 4 years officially as of December 8th. And we're still growing. I have you guys to thank for that. Thank you for actually hitting subscribe and hanging out with me and leaving comments and encouragement. And yeah, so let's get into these resolutions before I ramble on too long. The first resolution that I had last year was I wanted to go cruelty free. This has been one of, how do I put this without sounding bitter? I don't think there is. This was one of those resolutions that I thought of, that I wanted to do, that I thought would be easy, and it has been anything but easy. And I don't think it's because the general idea of going cruelty free is simple. It's a simple concept, it's a simple idea, but the entire thing is not easy. And I don't ever hear anyone talk about this, about how insanely aggravating it can be when you have to be so proactive. I think this is just an issue with the internet right now and with everyone's feelings, basically. I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but I've literally been getting hate and backlash since I announced I was going to be cruelty free because I'm not 100% cruelty free still. I don't think I'm gonna get 100% cruelty free for at least another 2 years unless I just throw everything away. So unfortunately, because of that, I get a lot of comments constantly telling me, hey, that's not cruelty free. And a lot of the times it's like, I know you guys, I'm trying to use things up, or things are given to me. Like I get gifts from people and they don't know that I'm cruelty free, or they don't know that's even a thing. It's complicated. It's been really stressful for me, and I feel like this is one of those things that should have been easy and shouldn't have been stressful. But out of all of my resolutions that I made, this one is the most difficult, and I literally at the end of last year was like, oh, this is so easy, like it'll be fine. Unfortunately, I am not 100% cruelty free. I have gone cruelty free. I try to be much more conscious in my purchases. I try to be as conscious as I can, and I try to live to the best of my ability. Is it perfect? Is it 100%? No. So do I think I hit that resolution? Yes and no. I don't even know. That's an ongoing resolution. That's gonna have to be going forward. We're still pushing. Second resolution that I wanted to do for my channel was make more makeup tutorials. I even told myself that I was gonna do 2 a month. Past Christina, what the heck? What the heck? This was also when I was uploading every single day, like 5 videos a week. So it was a little bit more feasible, but even then, not really. I also wanted to do more 3 looks 1 palette videos, more natural looks. I wanted to do a lot. With that, I think at the beginning of the year I was doing pretty good, and then this last part of the year, the end of the year, my makeup tutorials really don't get that many views, and I know views aren't everything, but they are more work in some ways, so it wasn't as much fun for me towards the end of the year to know that I was going to put a ton of work into something and they weren't going to get views. Now the 3 looks 1 palette videos were about the same. They were a lot of work. I didn't feel like they got much views, and they are a lot of work because you're obviously doing 3 different looks, filming on 3 different occasions typically, and it's more work. I think what I had more success with as far as like makeup tutorials was like palette bingo, lipstick bingo, like those kind of things were more successful for me this year. So I think going forward, those are going to be more what I do, and I think I'm going to diminish my makeup tutorials, unfortunately. So this is a resolution I didn't actually accomplish, but I did attempt it and I learned a lot because of it. So I didn't technically make that resolution, but I think I learned a lot in the process of what kind of things are more popular on my channel and what kind of things make me happy. I like makeup tutorials occasionally, like I do post them occasionally, but I definitely don't like the idea of like making myself post them. I like to post them when I feel like posting them. My third resolution was to do the Reverse Rouge challenge, which that video will be going up very shortly. That was my year-long empties challenge where I wanted to use up $1,000 worth of product. We smashed that goal, like smashed it. We crushed the goal, so that is definitely a resolution I can 100% say I accomplished. I did way better than I thought I was gonna do, which honestly blew my mind. $1,000 seemed like a lot. Now, I think it would have been harder if I had just stuck to makeup products, but I did all of my products, skincare, makeup, and hair care. A lot of people, when they do the Reverse Rouge, only do makeup. I was not gonna do that because I have one face. That is a resolution, definitely accomplished it. Smashed it out of the water. That video again will be coming up very, very shortly. Probably next week that video should be going up, hopefully, or it'll be the last week of the month, somewhere in there, but that's gonna be a long video because I kept all of the empties. So if you're interested in seeing everything that got used in a year, I got you. Fourth resolution, which when I was watching back the video this morning, I was like, that's a weird one, but I said I wanted to have more conversations in the comments. I don't really know what I meant. Like I said, I wanted to like ask you guys more questions in videos, and I wanted to have like a joke of the day at the beginning of videos. I don't know. I don't know. I think as far as comments go, I'm getting more comments now than I was a year ago, so progress is progress. I don't think I hit my resolution though, because I definitely never had a joke of the day, or I didn't do like a comment of the day or anything. So I didn't hit that resolution, but I don't really know where I was going with that resolution at all. I'm unsure. I'm very confused by it. Past me. Fifth resolution that I made was a personal goal, and I will not be hitting this one. I can already tell you, even though the year is not over. I wanted to hit 10,000 subs. I didn't do that, which I even said in that video it wasn't a big deal to me, and it really wasn't. My main thing with YouTube is I like to see growth of any sort, so I usually give myself number goals every year, and usually I don't hit the number goals I give myself because I'm an overachiever and I try to push harder than I should. But that being said, at the end of last year when I filmed this resolutions video, I was at like 3,000 subscribers. We're now at 7,000. We're over 7,000 subscribers now. We have doubled our growth in a year, which for me is all I really need to see. For me, that's really what it's all about. That just shows that I'm doing something that you guys like. I'm doing something that also it makes me happy to do these videos, and I see progress, because I mean, I don't want to regress, you know. I like to see movement and momentum going forward. So numbers are a good way for me to gauge that. There are other ways to know if your content is reaching people and people are enjoying it. I will not hit this resolution this year, but either way, I'm pleased with where I am, and I'm not bummed about not getting that one at all. Number 6 is actually a resolution I've accomplished, and the 6th resolution I made was I wanted to incorporate more different videos. Namely, I said Harry Potter videos, which you guys know I started doing all of my Harry Potter box unboxings. There will be one coming up soon. I did have to cancel my subscriptions though, because they were just costing me more money than I can feasibly afford right now with Christmas and all of that. But the Harry Potter boxes will be back. I've looked into the COPPA laws. I am a little worried about those because of child content, but I think I should be okay. So the Harry Potter videos should be coming back again in the new year, and once all of my finances and all of that are back in order, because, you know, Christmas is rough, you guys. But I do have a box coming up this month for Harry Potter, so I did definitely accomplish that goal. That is something that I've really enjoyed having on my channel. We have watched my background grow over the year. Like, it's crazy. I kind of want to put in a slideshow of the different variations of my background throughout the year. Like, it's literally so crazy to see how much growth has happened in a year, and it it doesn't feel like it's been that long ago, but like things are constantly being added. I now have the mirror of Ebates behind me. Things are constantly being added. I think, let me know in the comments, would you guys like to see a refresh for the background? Like we can do it together. Maybe I can live stream it. I might be able to live stream it. Let me know in the comments if you guys would want to do a live stream on Twitch. My Twitch account is always down in the description. Let me know on Twitch if you guys would like to do a refresh for my background, and we can redo it at the end of the year after I get back from my Christmas trip, and we'll have a whole new setup. I think that could be a lot of fun. Let me know, let me know. I think that'd be fun. But again, Harry Potter has definitely been alive and well on this channel, and it makes me very happy, and it's just one of the things, you guys get me, you know, I like magic and makeup. My 7th resolution that I made last year was I wanted to incorporate more mini project pans, and oh my god, did I hit that resolution. Holy crap. A lot of you guys at one point told me, you have too many project pans. And you were right. I have the too much gene, and I am an overachiever, and I don't know how to stop. So I think towards the end of the year, I've definitely, since the graveyard project pan ended, I told myself not to do any more at the end of the year and to just focus on my... Oh, I just lied to you. I made the mask project pan, didn't I? Whatever. It's fine. I have two. I have two. I have 3. I can't remember, but I do have 3 right now. But yeah, this year I did a lot of mini project pans. I did the Harry Potter project pan, which was really popular with all of you guys. A lot of you joined in with me, and don't worry, it's coming back. There will be another Harry Potter project pan in the new year. I also have a lot of new project pans coming up in the new year, which is very exciting, but I honestly love project pan. I think that's kind of what my channel is known best for, is my project pan videos, and I'm all for it because I'm all about not, you know, buying all of the newest stuff, buying everything. I really enjoy my project pan series, and this year I definitely did a lot more mini ones, which honestly helped me a lot. I did one in Valentine's Day. I did the Graveyard Project Pan, which Emily started, which I loved. I did the Harry Potter one. I did a military one with Cami Carter, who I also love. So I think this year was a really, really good year for my project pans. And so I can definitely say 100% I hit that resolution. My 8th resolution is one I definitely didn't hit, and it was I wanted to talk more about indie makeup. And honestly, I have not bought much makeup this year. I don't think this year has been reviews for me. This year has been all about Project Pan, Reverse Rouge. It has really been about using up my collection versus buying. I honestly haven't spent that much money on makeup this year in comparison to last year. And you guys saw me go through my numbers for last year. I have spent so much on makeup in the last couple of years that this year I really didn't need to. I've bought things here and there, but there's been no hauls. There's been nothing like that. So as far as talking about indie makeup, I would have had to buy a bunch of indie makeup in order to do that, obviously, and I just didn't feel like buying makeup. So this is a resolution I didn't hit, but I'm kind of okay with it, as much as I would love to talk about indie makeup. So I'm not saying that like I don't want to talk about it ever. I think this year has just, once it started, I was like, I have so much, let me use some stuff up versus constantly buying new things and trying new things. So I think that's going to be something that comes later on in the year next year, but as of right now, I'm still very focused on getting a lot of things used up and out of my collection before we start adding in a bunch of new stuff. So unfortunately, no, I did not hit that goal. And then my 9th and final resolution that I made last year was I wanted to try more colorful looks, which I think at the beginning of the year I was definitely hitting that resolution. I did the entire neutral lover tries colorful looks for a week, but a lot of you guys have commented again and constantly bring it up that I am back to wearing neutrals, and yeah, I am. I'm wearing neutrals, although I've been wearing pinks a lot, but I feel like pinks even look neutral on me. Like I'm wearing, it's technically, this is like cranberry and brown today, but well, I guess the brown pulls it more neutral. But a lot of you guys are like, yeah, you're back to your old ways, and you're right. And it's funny because I was watching this resolution video, and in the video I was like, I don't want to be basic. I don't want to do something just because I'm lazy. And I don't even think that's it. I think this year, I mean, I'm about to turn 30, and I think I have just come to terms with the fact that when it comes to my makeup, I'm basic. And that's no fault of anybody. I like neutrals. I am okay with not wearing purples and greens and all of that all the time. I just don't think it fits me. I don't think I'm that person. And I think at the end of last year, I think I was in a moment of flux, because obviously so many things had changed towards the end of the year. But now that, you know, I've settled and I'm getting older and wiser, I'm okay with how I am. And so I'm glad I tried more colorful looks, but I think it definitely helped me discover that I don't do neutral looks out of laziness. I do neutral looks because I enjoy neutral looks. I think they look the best on me. I think they make me feel the most beautiful, and that's what I gravitate towards. Do I think colorful looks are beautiful as well? Of course, but I do those on occasion versus neutrals all the time. Like some people who like colorful looks, that's what makes them feel most beautiful, and they do neutral looks occasionally. I'm the same way, except the opposite. So I think this year has definitely been me discovering that it's okay to be who I am and not feel like I need to be someone I'm not. And I think as much as I didn't hit this resolution completely, I feel like I did accomplish something with it, and I just went on a long tangent about how you should just be yourself. And yeah, so that, guys, were all of my resolutions that I made last year, the ones I accomplished, the ones I didn't, and what I've learned along the way. Let me know down in the comments if you would like to see my resolutions for 2020. I haven't filmed it yet. I haven't even thought about what I want to accomplish next year yet, because Vlogmas is taking over the brain power. But if you would like to see what my resolutions will be for next year in the channel, let me know down in the comments. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up before you leave, and if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and hopefully that means I will see all of you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!